Marketed as Earth-proof true wireless sports headphones, the Jaybird Vista 2 takes some of the features and design from the first generation and adds even more for 2021. Now featuring ANC, a SurroundSense ambient audio mode, and a more robust IP68 weatherproof rating, the Jaybird Vista 2 has plenty of features on paper to make it a great pair of true wireless earbuds. But how does Jaybird Vista 2 perform in real life? Well, let's check it out. Thanks for watching 9 to 5 Toys. Be sure to like, subscribe, and enable notifications with the bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Hey everyone, Jordan here with 9 to 5 Toys. Today we have the Jaybird Vista 2 Sport Earbuds. And while the $200 price point is a higher introductory point than what we saw with the original Vista, you can actually get them on sale right now. I think they're available for $180 on Amazon and most other outlets. So, it's a newer product, but already we're seeing some price reductions, which makes this, an even better deal. So first off, let's move on to the design of the Vista 2 earbuds. And from a design standpoint, it'd be difficult to see much of a difference between the original Vista and the new Vista 2 earbuds and case. Overall, they're pretty small with a nice variety of ear wings for a different fit. And already they come in both white and black colorways. And this time the black option also features a blacked out case instead of the more colorful paint on the original Vista case. One other notable difference here is that on the outside of the earbuds, where the Jaybird logo is and where the button is that you would press or tap, there's a little bit of a cloth fabric cover on there. So it has a little bit of look to it, a little bit of different feel to it, has just a little bit of texture there. And Jaybird says that this fabric cover helps with wind noise, but we'll talk more about that in a second. But overall, both on the Vista 2 and the Vista 1, I really dig the design of these earbuds. They don't have a big arm that sticks down like AirPods, so they don't stick out and don't demand as much attention as AirPods. And I think they just have a very simple, a very pleasing overall design to them. The case is a welcomed upgrade over many of the budget earbuds that I'm used to using. It has a solid feel and a satisfying snap when closed. On front, there are 3 LED lights that can help to indicate the status of the case and the earbuds, with a USB-C port for charging, and inside the case is a single multi-purpose button. As a sport-oriented earbud, one of the major features here is going to be the fit for, very rigorous workouts. And there is a nice variety of sizes of ear wings to, really fit in your ear, and this little hook, this ear wing just kind of hooks into your ear, which gives a really good fit. Or there is one pair that removes that altogether if that's a better fit for your ears. But overall, I found these, really great for comfort. I'm able to use them for 5Ks and 10Ks without, really any comfort issues or any fatiguing issues there at all. So I enjoy the fit of these earbuds in my ears. But one of the best features of the Jaybird Vista 2 is the sound quality. They really do sound great. Vista 2 is packing 6mm drivers in here, which is smaller than some of the competition, but they're still able to get some deep, very powerful lows out of here if you want to turn those up. But otherwise, everything comes through really crisp and clear with some great stereo separation. One of my favorite ways to test headphones and wireless earbuds is by listening to Mist by Protest the Hero. It's a very intricate guitar line, and it also needs some good mids as well. It's one thing, like a lot of headphones, they'll pump up the lows and they'll pump up the highs just to get a little bit more presence, but also some clarity. But, a lot of the times that can kind of wash out the mids. But with the Jaybird Vista 2, across the entire frequency range, I found things to be very clear. Separate guitar tracks were very easy to distinguish between when listening to Mist by Protest the Hero. And yeah, just overall I found these to be a very pleasant listening experience for true wireless earbuds. And you can take that to the next level within the Jaybird app. You can either generate your own EQ profiles if you want, there's a lot of control in there, or you can use and go through other user-generated EQ profiles. They'll pick, other athletes, and you can kind of see what other people are using. In my opinion, a lot of these are pretty heavy-handed, with super excessive bass and, huge cuts to the mids. So it's not my cup of tea, but it's kind of cool to see what other people are doing, and you can use those as a starting point and then, tweak them from there if that's something you want to do. But the EQ that I've been using the most, I kind of just take the flat and then add just a little more low into it for a little more presence, a little bit more of a fun sound when I am out for a run. And, I just really think that these sound great. One other cool feature here is autoplay pause, which can be turned off if that's something that you don't want. You can turn that off within the app. But when you are listening to audio and with either earbud, if you take it out of your ear, it will automatically pause the audio you're listening to, and then it will resume once you put it back in. So that's a really nice feature, if you're running and want to pull one out so you can talk to somebody, or just for a little bit more awareness of your situation. To me, that's a really great feature. And beyond just EQ changes, there are a lot of other changes to Vista 2 that you can make within the Jaybird app. One of which is customizing the controls. There is a tactile button that's underneath that little fabric Jaybird logo on here, and so if you press that in, you can do a few different different controls. You know, there's a single press, a double press, you can also do a hold. But then one other cool feature is that there's also a double tap. So without even pressing the button, if you just tap the earbuds twice, you can, you know, enable that control to do something. And by default, that switches between the different ANC or SurroundSense ambient mode, or you can turn that off as well from within the app. It seems like there should be some more room for more gestures and more controls in there, but I think by default they just have those 4 different ones: the press, double press, hold, and the double tap. And another very notable feature on the Jaybird Vista 2 is the inclusion of ANC. That's a big step upgrade over the original Vista. And while it may not be the best overall ANC that I've heard on earbuds or even true wireless earbuds, it is a welcome addition. It can help in, you know, really noisy background areas. I really wish that would have reduced audio more when I was, you know, mowing my lawn and using these earbuds. There are some other wireless earbuds that do a better job of just, you know, reducing noise overall. But in noisy environments, it can help to kind of knock down that background noise. When using them on the go, though, when I am, you know, on a run or on a bicycle ride, with both ANC and the ambient noise mode, you do get some considerable wind noise if you are moving at, you know, any sort of decent kind of speed. Even going for a jog, I was getting some wind noise. And so for me, I found myself just turning both ANC and the ambient mode off and just using the passive noise cancellation, which was plenty for me when I was out for a run or even on a bicycle ride. I found that to work really well. Just turn those off and just use the passive mode. One nice feature about that ambient noise mode, though, is that you can kind of dial in the amount that you want. And it seems like it's separate from the actual volume of your earbuds. So you dial in the amount that you want, and then no matter if you turn the volume of your earbuds up or down, that kind of ambient surround sense sound mode will stay the same. And so, you know, if you turn your earbuds down, you'll still be able to hear what's going around you. So I do think that that's a pretty nice feature. I enjoyed it when I was, you know, out for a walk. And I used it a little bit when I was on a run, but you do get some wind noise when you are doing that. As far as battery life, in the best conditions, you'll get, you know, 8 hours from the earbuds, and then with the charging case, if that's fully charged, you can get another 16 hours. So 24 hours altogether, which is, you know, that's pretty great. That's nothing too crazy. It seems like a kind of standard battery life for true wireless earbuds like these. And this second generation Vista does have a improved weatherproof rating, so it has that IP68. So that means that, you know, if these get dropped in the sand or get dirty, or you don't clean your ears as often as you should, like me, you pull them out and there's something gross on there, it's really easy to, you know, wash these out underneath a tap. And you don't have to worry about getting these wet, you know, submerging them or anything like that. So as a pair of, you know, sport-oriented earbuds, this is obviously a great feature so that you don't have to worry about them. You don't have to feel like you have to be super careful when you are using them out on the go. All right, and here we'll do a microphone test on the Jaybird Vista 2. You can see I'm recording through the Memos app on my iPhone 8. Kind of tap the earbuds here. Sounds like it's coming through the left earbud right now. And so hopefully this gives you a, you know, good idea of what that sounds. In some different listening scenarios, I did have a fan on me for a little bit, and it was picking up some wind noise. So if you are outside and there is some wind, then this will still pick that up, like a lot of other microphones. And just overall, to me, I feel like it's, you know, it's pretty standard for a pair of true wireless earbuds. It still kind of sounds like you're just, you know, talking on a speakerphone. That's not the most clear. It's not super great. But in a pinch, it can get you through it if you need to talk to somebody while you're using these earbuds. And while overall the Vista 2 has a pretty good rating, you know, I think it's like 3.9 out of 5 stars on Amazon, there are some user, you know, reported issues as well. And the only issue that I've had with these personally was that when I was trying to update the earbuds on my iPhone 8, it would just get kind of stuck in one setting and I couldn't actually get it to update. So at Jaybird's suggestion, I tried it on a different device. I tried upgrading on my wife's iPhone 12 Pro Max, and it worked flawlessly, which then made me realize that I wasn't using the latest iOS on my iPhone 8. So that might have been the issue as to why I was having troubles upgrading. But with everything, you know, up to date, I've had, you know, no issues with connection, or, you know, I haven't had any issues with the Jaybird Vista 2. So overall, wrapping up here, you know, my impressions of the Jaybird Vista 2 is it's kind of a mixed bag. There are some things that I really love, like the sound quality, the weatherproof rating, you know, battery life's pretty decent as well. But I do really wish that the ANC was better on here. You know, if that is a feature that you're going to promote, and especially for this price point, I would hope that that would be a little bit better performing than what it is, that it would reduce the sound a little bit more than what it does. But I do still find myself really enjoying these earbuds when I am taking them out for a run. I think, you know, mainly because of that sound quality. I do like the really secure fit. These are definitely ones that I've been picking up and using quite a bit when I do go for a jog, you know, compared to some cheaper budget earbuds. If you are on a budget, you can get the first generation Jaybird Vista for $130 right now. So I'll put a link down to my review and a link to that on Amazon down in the description. Alright, and that'll do it for our review of the Jaybird Vista 2 True Wireless Sport earbuds. Let us know what you think about them down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. This is Jordan with 9to5 Toys.